we need hard work and persistency and expansion. So before everything, I just want to dedicate my next few minutes to Apapa. I think Apapa actually is the moving force and a leader in civic engagement. So today I would like to really be thankful for the Apapa leadership. That CC had mentioned tomorrow, Ken Bong will be here, Singong will be here, but at least the other board director who direct the direction and spend so much energy with us the significant person that's standing next to the door, Dr. Alumi. And then continuously we will look for his leadership. And then of course Papa is really because CC being here, the Sacramento area, the Papa, I would say there are so many people from from Vallejo all the way to Sacramento, whoever worked for Papa and many volunteers from Papa, please stand up. Well, for those already standing up, but not from Sacramento area like Nelson, so therefore, what Papa has done is ever increasing and so helpful that there's lots of other chapters are here today. So I would like to introduce them maybe by chronological order. And then we do have Papa internship program from San Francisco. Maybe Jay and Elizabeth, you're standing up and then you're contributing so much to Papa. And then also Nelson have been, that working so hard, and Nelson and his wife Elizabeth also have done so much for Papa. Now we have a group from Texas, from Austin. Please, the Austin Papa representative, stand up. And then CC mentioned I went to New York, and then I was very happy being an interviewer of an intern. I didn't spend so much time enough in New York. I only had the opportunity to interview one student from University of Stony Brook, and then I didn't know he is accepted. I think he's a good candidate. Not only is a good candidate selected to be the 15th intern in New York, he's among the 3 interns able to come all the way to California. I feel very happy. But however, the one volunteer for Papa in New York is here, and then would you stand up, please? Well, I made a special trip with CC, go to Florida, and then I met Andy, and they are Central Florida. I mean, it's not a very highly populated in terms of Chinese over there, but then the heart, they came all the way to California and say, we want to do something like what you do. So CC said, you must go there. And I met Andy Zhang and this group, and then I'm so happy. It's been a year, and they've been growing very healthily and in number and in influence. And then Andy and your co-worker from Florida. But the main issue today, I probably have missed out some of the group. We have actually 2 chapters in Los Angeles, in Papa, and then also other places are blooming, and then in the East Bay and everything, we collaborate with a lot of people from Papa. I'm going to talk about Papa later. So, but today is a very special day. Today is the first day of initiation of a new chapter of Papa. And then this new chapter is called the Tri-Valley of Papa chapter. So for this is a very, very important moment. I want every single member of Papa from Tri-Valley. Let me explain Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley, or maybe anything explain Tri-Valley. I do have some portfolio company in Tri-Valley, and it sits very close to me. So I'm going to give the next few minutes to Andy and his friends for the initiator from Tri-Valley. Everybody comes up. Everybody comes up. I would very much like to have Andy to speak a few words and introduce his member. And it's very, very important because a certain belief, they feel they need to get together, they need to get involved. I really feel the spirit is for a matter of just a few months. They get enough support, even though that is not a big concentration of Asian Americans, but somehow, no matter you're big and small, once you step forward with your first step, people will follow, and you will become one part of a bigger organization.
Thank you, Sandy. At the beginning of this year, and because of the SCA5, and initially we met Albert, and we immediately became a good friend. And later we met CC Yin and Zen Chau and Zhou Wang, and we had a great discussion. At that moment, we didn't think about joining a Papa, and we are still thinking about starting our organization. And then the more we talk with them, the more we find we have the common goal. I mean, our objective is in line with what Papa is doing now. Also, Papa did a great job in the past 13 years. And another important thing is we found those great people like Sandy Chau, CC Yin, Albert, Zhou Wang. And so after discussion with the group, we started to think about forming or joining a Papa as a chapter. So we initiated a conversation with Albert and Zhou Wang and CC and several other people. And then here we are. I think this is the first day for our chapter, and I'm happy to be here. And I cannot do it myself. I have the great people behind me, supporting me. So here's the team. Because of the time, I just announce their name. This Min Cao, this Jia Liu, this is Xiao Hong, this is Hui Shen, this is Nancy Chen, this is Holly Chen, this is Zhenlin Chen. Okay, this is Tiffany, and we have Iowa, Joe, and Marsha. And also we have an honorary member, which is Danville Mayor Neil Honorich. And they give me a great support. Also, that Papa leadership team is like CC Yin, Albert there, and Cindy Chau and Nelson really gave me a lot of advice and help, and also some of the Papa members. And I'd like to give them a round of applause to thank them. Another group I would like to thank is because we are in the Tri-Valley area, is more the new immigrants. We are if you look at us, most of us It's kind of young, not as young as you guys, but we are still like compared to the one in Albert, we are like young. So for us, like our children are still young. We got great support from them. Without their support, we will not be here either. So I'd like them to stand up and give them a round of applause to thank them for their great support. There's my wife there, Jill Long, and there's Yan right there, standing there, and who else do we have? We have Holly's father there, father. Yeah. So I think starting from the day we will have a new chapter. We'll work hard with Papa, and then just like Papa will promote Chinese and Asian American, and try to make them to be the leader and to be more active in the civil events. And I think that's it for our chat. Thank you very much.
Well, I think it's just they really deserve a great applause, because I believe that because of them, our Papa become bigger. Because of them, we have more confidence to march forward. And then because of them, they even introduce the family. So it's very important. We are all in the same family. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello? Oh, maybe I can use this. Okay. Okay, now, Liliana been very kind. He thought I'm very busy. So she said, do I need any help to deliver the speech today? So later on, I kind of think about it, and then I come up with subject. Then basically, it's really a subject about history, about the history of the Asian Americans. And then I said, well, it's very good. It's a subject I'm very familiar with. But later on, I just figured out maybe I should do something else. So I just thinking changed the topic of what I'm going to talk about. So I just put my words on paper, and then let me show you. It's pretty tough. When you start writing, you cannot stop. So it's about this thing. So brace yourself. So if you don't eat enough, maybe by midnight tonight, and you get hungry, I'm still talking. But anyway, on my drive to here, I passed by UC Berkeley. Then all of a sudden, I was thinking about my school year in UC Berkeley. There's a stationery shop. They have some material and supplies, so therefore maybe I should go take a visit and reminiscence just right before I come here. So I bought something, and then I decided to change my speech again. Okay, this is my speech. And then it's greatly simplified, and my speech is only 10 letters. So let me see. I borrowed some ruler and utility knife and cut away a cardboard, and then this is 10 letter. This is my speech. I don't know whether it's long enough. So okay. All right. I think for Liliana and Albert, he already automatically know what it is. So let me start from here, and I divided this into 3 pieces. The first one, well, put it this way. Sometimes, and to be effective on stage, you need the whole audience to be sympathetic. And what you need is a lot of comic relief. So therefore, then you can laugh at yourself. However, but whatever it is, the first group is the papa. Okay, now, let me start from the beginning. All right, this is the first letter. Oh, I might step on this. Then, maybe I can continue. The second one is VNA. Well, this is not I killed. This is called I ate. All right. Let me start with A. The A in the papa represent Asian. I think among here, I think probably the number one in number among here are Chinese, and I think there are a lot of Vietnamese, there are a lot of Japanese, Korean, Southeast Asians, people from India, and many other places. The A signify Asian. I think in United States, especially in the Western United States, United States is a melting pot, and majority of except for the Native American Indians, which has never been in very great number. The great number are all coming from a different country. They come to this country, they adopt this country, and then they stay here. And Asian is also a part of that. But somehow during the past, because of we look different from the European, we are actually slow, get recognized, a lot of times get excluded, but somehow after a lot of patience, a lot of struggle, a lot of hard work, and we are here. And I think we're ready for the future. So let me recount some of the Asians. From the beginning, California, I would say it is about 165 years ago, California is really get noticed and populated. That was in 1849, when gold is found in somewhere near Vacaville. So therefore, you all continue to look, you can come to Vacaville. So in the place called Southern Hill, very close by to this place, near Sacramento. Because of that, then in China, they call this as Gold Mountain. So Jingsan. So a lot of Chinese came here. Lots of white people came here. But by the time they're here, all the gold was gone. Basically, all the gold in the river rock, they've been all picked. So they stayed here, but however, contributed for the development economy in this country. First, the Chinese came. They came here to build all the infrastructure, and then they built the railroad. And then the Chinese are very influential in the area of agriculture. And then there's the best kind of purple cherry, and it's called bean cherry. is developed by some Chinese called Bing. So, and I remember some orange, some navel orange, all developed by the Chinese. Then later on, a lot of Japanese also in the farming area and built up this place. Then also Second World War started. And the US need to win the war. So therefore, their time, they work very, very closely with the Chinese, and then they work very, very closely with the Filipinos. And then afterwards, there's Korean War. The US worked very closely with the Korean. This is why afterwards, there are lots of Filipino immigrants to the United States. There are lots of Korean immigrants to the United States. The Japanese were before then is because they first come to Hawaii, and then a lot of farmers and contributed greatly to this society. And later on, there's a Vietnam War. I don't know why all the immigrants connected to the war, but war is not a good thing, but immigrants are good things. So the Vietnamese start to come after about 30 years ago. And then together, with only one ethnic, like the Chinese, like the Japanese, Korean, we're just a little bit above 2 million or a little bit below 2 million. By any measure, it's not a big enough population. So therefore, the Asian must unite. If you add all the Asian in this country, we have 14 million. 14 million is a very, very strong voice. So this is why all the Asians must work together to be a united force. So therefore, we can contribute more in terms of all the effort as model citizens, but we at the same time, we want to contribute in the management of the vast resources we have contributed. Who manage the vast resources? You need to be in civil engagement. You need to be elected to decide for this country, for the state, for the city you're in, and then you need to work for government to make it more efficient. Actually, it is a very honorable thing to participate. So this is the A of a Papa. We're Asian. We should be proud of to be an Asian. The second letter signifies Pacific Islander, because from this shore all the way to the other shore of the Pacific, we have Hawaii, we have Guam, and then we have Midway, and then the American Samoa, and all those areas. They are all our allies, because the influence. There is an era about 100 years ago we call the Atlantic era. And right now, and it's been some time, it's a Pacific era. So Asian Pacific, the Pacific represent the Pacific Islander and represent the Pacific era, that I think who is going to control this era, who's going to contribute more to this Pacific era, I think it's the people similar to us at this meeting. So therefore, Papa, the AP, is signified the Asian is the most contributing to this society, and Pacific Islander and Pacific era is in your control. Right. Then the third letter of the Papa is A. What is called? It's called American. Okay, now we came here. How many of us is first generation immigrants here? So we have few. How many are second generation? How about third generation? No. Second and third and beyond. It's how many people born here? We come over here. We migrate here. We adopt this as our country. The importance, once you adopt this as your country, you have responsibility for this country. Because you want your children to live here, you want your children's children to live here, and then you must participate to make America the ideal country, a better country, not only for you, it's for your future generation to come. So therefore, it's very important. We are origin from Asia, from the Pacific Islander, but we are truly Americans that we have to accept. This is the most important thing in our life, and then we have to join and participate. So therefore, Papa is all about education, participation, and then influence what we need to do. So this is what APA is about. Then the next letter here is another P. P signifies public. This is what we have to remind each other, that you could be as private as you want, but somehow you need to participate in the public. Is because the society is not for hermits. The society is for somebody who will share with everybody. So therefore, it is time not to be selfish. If you have energy, you have capability, you need to contribute to the society. And then you need to participate in the public. It's public. You say, gee, I'm afraid of the public life. But somehow, it is not that scary. Actually, public welcome the capable people like yourself they actually need you. At one time, CC and I went to, tomorrow, one of us we're going to talk to you about appointments. There are thousands of appointments to be made, but somehow they say, we need Asian resume. There's lots of opening. So, but unless you start to participate, the Asians do not have the qualification to be appointed. So therefore, only you participate in the public life, we will have people appointed to the system, and then it's very, very important for us. So therefore, Papa meaning is very deep. So therefore, you guys have to participate. Okay, the last letter of Papa is A. A is called affair. I've been here, I've been friends with you, so therefore you can be my alibi. Coming to Vallejo, I truly do not have an affair. Well, put it this way, this is supposed to be a joke. Well, let me say, you've been my friend, and my wife's not here. So therefore, yeah, when my wife comes, you have to really on my side. The Sandy Chau do not have an affair in Vallejo. Well, anyway, so put it this way, I'm a total failure in delivering a joke. But anyway, the important thing is, I think, what affair are you in? So basically, my question to you is, why you're here? What business you need to be here? So what is the affair? I don't mean romance affair. I mean, what is a failure need to be here, I think is very important. Because Papa means business. The business is for the advancement of Asian American to be a true contributor of the society. So let me explain what a Papa is, and it is very much connected to our intern and our participation in the future. A Papa, when an immigrant first come here, when they want to participate, a Papa is very much, you need to involve. To involve, you need to participate in voting the right people to represent us, the right people to manage your assets, the right people to build up your new future. You need to register to vote. When you register to vote, a Papa is all about educating the voting process, educating the politician. This is why a Papa every year have a Papa forum, have buzzing all kind of voters coming over and have all the political people who want to run the office to have a time, a forum to speak to everybody. And then a Papa is all about participation. If the voters do not vote, we have no influence. If we vote, we have influence. So this is why for Vision America, all our interns are required to register voters. All our interns are supposed to educate, and we have too many education forums. And this is very, very important. And then what's a Papa also? A Papa have, we would like to have the elected officer to talk to us, concerned citizens. So this is why all over in the other chapters, we are encouraging the technique of city hall meetings with the politician and talk issues about them. And because only through that, the politician will understand you, you can understand the politician, you understand the issue, you participate. And this is the first five letters about our Papa. Then, the next subject. The next subject is VNA. We are very, very fortunate that VNA have during the past 17 years, starting from Barry Chen and then David San, from David San to, I believe, to Sing Kong and Joe Wu, and then Albert, and then also myself have participated, and later on by CC, and then Sing Kong again. And recently, I just also become more active in Vision New America. V represent vision, N represent new, A again, America. Let me start with vision. It really takes a vision in order to get a plan. Without a vision, you cannot have a plan. Without a plan, you're in chaos, and then we cannot be organized. And then what is your vision? The world is ever changing, and then older people would eventually pass away. Young people are most sensitive to change. Once you have change, you need to adjust, you need vision. So therefore, basically, is this, when you come over here, all the interns, I think we can give you some skill, we can give you some awareness, but somehow we need, if the world needs to progress, we have to constantly adjust to the new world, and no one can adjust to the new world other than the young people. And then our future rely on you. What is your vision? You want the country to be stronger. You want the country to be more at peace with your neighbor. You want the country to conserve more. You want to be the country to be more equal. And then you want the country to have more opportunity for everyone. Or you want to preserve family value. Or you want the country to take care of the needy and take care of the old. And all these issues are ever changing. Then you guys need constantly to understand what are the most important things in front of you. We're living in a very, very fortunate place. If you go to the universe and then you measure places in light year, and then not even in light year, in millions of light year, and then in billions of light year. Within the billions of light year, you have trillion and quadrillions stars, and then among the billions of stars that we actually know, the Earth is unique. The Earth is so developed that we have intelligent human beings inside this world, and then so precious. But are we cherishing this world? Are we protecting this world? Are we just so wasteful about this world? Are we polluting the world? So therefore, a lot of times I have to speak to the students. I come to always ask the students, what in your mind you in 50 years the world to be? Because in 50 years it's already that will be even objective to you. Because if I ask you in 30 years, you'll still say that is the middle of my career. In 50 years is the end of your career. At the end of career, what you like the world to be? I would say if you like yourself, you love your family. I think it starts from the self. You want your family to be in a better world. So what is a better world? So the world I just mentioned is so precious. Are you going to contribute? So therefore, in order to contribute, you have to influence public policies. In order to influence public policy, you have to also participate in government, and then to conserve, to make government more effective, more efficient, not wasteful. These are all the vision. I hope. This is the hope. But somehow you have to be fine-tuning. We need all of you to fine-tune. And then it's important that from now, you need to participate. If you do not, I think in the welcoming letter to you, the message, in the middle of the message, the worst thing can ever happen to us. It's even worse than opposition of some certain idea. The worst thing that can happen to us is apathy. I don't care. It's not my business. Why should I participate? And if the whole world do not participate, don't care, and then if any bad elements happen in the government, we're too late. So therefore, it's very important for you to have vision. And next thing is automatic, because we need you to renew all the time, because only you adjust the new environment, it becomes relevant. So the vision has to be new. We are in a country, there are a lot of shortcomings. There's a lot of unjust. But somehow, this is a country we still can participate. So therefore, the new vision is a new vision for a strong and just America. So this is the three letter I want to convert to you. This is a country within the very precious universe, and this is one place, once we adopt this as our country, we need to make it strong. We need to cherish it. We need to make a clean United States of America. Very important, United States of America. That United States of America starts from us, because it is continuous efforts, but at least among us, we need a united Asian front. The Asian need to be united first. If we know how to work with each other, then we need to know how to work with all people within this country, and then the burden is on you. The influence started from you. So therefore, it comes to the most important thing. The reason I put this into one panel or one page is it's intertwined. You are right now, and then some of us also belong to a group. You are currently our intern. It's very important. You started as an intern, you contributed as an intern, and then we look forward for your skill to increase. We hope interns increase in number, and also every intern increase in wisdom, and also willingness to participate. The world is a very tough place. But once you leave here, I want you to continue to participate, to continue to come back. And when you finish as an intern, you come back as our alumni. So this is what we call intern and alumni gathering. And hopefully, all of you, every year in the future, come back and becomes a mentor and becomes a participant. And together, we will make it stronger. The group action is very, very important. Among you, the interns, this gathering will make the San Francisco interns feel together. We'll make people from Florida, people from Austin and from New York and Los Angeles, and then the Sacramento area and all over. And then for those places that do not have chapters, we have students from Georgia, and then we have people from Cornell, not New York City, and then we have people from all over. I think we need to be united, and then we need to be ignite the fight for each other. I think, but however, we are still very few. For very few to be alone is very difficult. To be just by yourself is so lonely. So therefore, use this opportunity to make the best friends in your life here, and then continue to communicate with them, continue to go for the same goal, and then make a difference, then make this a better world, and also you help the young and coming. And then you seek for wisdom who already been there. We have lots of people been there, but somehow our age do not allow us to participate any longer and deeper, but you are the youth, and then we have to rely on you, and then it's so important, and I think it's so important that I think if you are I, you have to be A. You must be, the Alumni Association will make us much, much stronger, and then Alumni Association among you is a continual dedication. I really would hope that all of you be a member, and I think I really have to thank you ahead of time. Because of you, I have hope. Because of you, the community will be stronger. Because of you, willing to put down this time. I think, do not consider any one of you just a small part, because big parts are made up of many, many small parts. And I hope that I believe in the future You lead us. You lead us to a better and stronger America.
As a startup in Silicon Valley, innovation is our DNA. It's inside our blood. What is innovation?
Very confident.
It's a way of thinking, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset. It's very closely related to leadership.
For me, it's really about finding the right fit between the product and the market.
Have a strong technology position, a strong market impact.
Innovation can be an idea, can be a product, can be a service, or can be a thinking. It can be everything, out-of-box thinking, not limited to your background, to the past. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Dane, and today we are going to talk about Cloud Festival. Today we have Carrie Davis, and she's here to share her story, which is so inspiring. What we are doing here is to summarize, bring out the point, and give a good presentation. Help people to bring out their idea to the whole world.
It's very important to be able to spot human talent and to be a good leader.
More importantly, it's how our corporate and partners perceive the value that's come out of the event.
It was all about seizing the opportunity rather than looking at the world as a set of problems.
I want to change the paradigm of angel investing being local. I want all of us to think global and to look at great opportunities in Asia or Europe, wherever it is in the world.
Come to Ding Ding TV. Let us work together to bring out your idea to share with the whole world.